Hi, thanks for joining me for this gentle morning flow. So find yourself a comfy sitting position. Maybe you want to sit up onto a block or a book if you don't have blocks. Finding this position where you can sit with a nice tall spine, and then softly close your eyes. Start to bring your gaze inwards and feel into your physical body. Feel for any areas where the energy feels stuck or blocked. Maybe you're working with an injury. And then feel into your energetic body. How is your energy today? Are you working with high energy, anxious energy, nervous energy? Is it feeling calm? Is it feeling slow and heavy? Where does that energy sit? Where do you feel it most? And let's observe the mind, the thought patterns. Are they scatty, wild, like fireworks going off? Or are they calm and still, slowly coming in, slowly moving out? Again, there's no right or wrong way to come to your mat. You just start to sit and observe. And then observe the flow of your breath. So our natural breath. What's the rhythm to the breath? Can you locate the epicenter of the breath? And just visualize or feel as you breathe. From that epicenter, how far out does the breath expand? Where does it reach? So you can keep this natural breath, or you can introduce your Ujjayi breath. Bringing the hands to rest onto the knees. We move into a short Sufi grind. So inhaling, bringing the chest forwards. Exhale, circle around to the right and back. Inhaling left and forwards. And so keep these clockwise circles. Timing the movement with the breath. Feeling where the energy sits in the body. Just feeling all the sensations as you move. See if you can make the circles a bit bigger for these last few circles. And then come back to the center. So here we're going to change the cross of the legs. As we start to move into the same movement, but anti-clockwise. So inhaling, bringing the chest forwards. Exhaling around to the left and back. Inhaling right and forwards. And exhaling left and back. To keep moving with your breath. And let's see if you can make the circles bigger just for the last few circles. And then come back to sitting. And so from here we're going to come forwards onto all fours. As we move gently into our cat-cow. So on the inhale, extending the spine. Exhaling and rounding. Inhaling to extend. Exhaling to round. And keep moving with your breath. And then start to circle the hips, so feeling into your whole body as you move. Maybe the energy starts to shift around and sit differently. Maybe it stays stuck. And no right or wrong, no judgment, just feeling. And then coming back to a neutral tabletop. Bring the knees and the feet together. Stretch back into a child's pose and walk the hands forwards. So taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the right side. And inhaling, come back to the center. Exhaling over to the left side. Inhaling, come back to the center. And come back up onto all fours. So let's bring the feet slightly wider than hip distance, keeping the knees together. So we're going to come to sitting in between the heels. You might want a block for this. Just see how this feels on knees and on thighs. So grab some blocks or bricks. I'm going to gently just flatten the calf muscles and then sit back in between the feet. Hands rested to the thighs, sit up nice and tall. to do. If you need to use blocks, you can place a block between the heels. You might need to use a few. By all means, use books. So rooting down through the sitting bones, inhale to lengthen up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, take a gentle twist to the right side, turning the gaze over the right shoulder. So breathe into that twist, find that epicenter of the breath again, and observe where the breath reaches. How far does it expand as you breathe? And inhale, come back to the center. And exhale around to the left. So again, observing that expansion point of the breath. And inhaling, come back to the center. Come forwards onto all fours, taking away the block if you used a block or a book. Walk the hands forward a hand's length. Tuck the toes and stretch back to a downward dog. We're going to step the right foot between the hands and lower the left knee down. If it doesn't land as far forward as we hope it would, you can just pick it up and place it so that the ankle comes under the knee. So then placing the left hand to the mat. As you inhale, reach the right arm forwards and up. Exhale, circle it back and down. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhaling, forwards and up. Exhaling, back and down. So 2 more with your breath, big circles. See if you can follow the hand with your gaze. And then placing the right hand back down to the mat. Step back to your downward dog, or you can come into this from all fours if it's easier. So stepping the left foot forwards. Lower the right knee down. So again, we place this time the right hand to the mat. And on the inhale, reach the left arm forwards and up. Exhaling back and down. Inhaling forwards and up. Exhaling back and down. Inhale forwards and up. Exhale back and down. Inhaling forwards and up. Exhaling back and down. One last time. And then lowering the left hand to the mat. Tuck the toes. Step back to your downward dog. So just holding it here for a couple of breaths. Good. And then inhaling forwards to a plank. Lower down to the mat. Either knees, chest and chin. Or you can come through chaturanga if you want to. Bring the legs together, tops of the feet, pressing down into the mat. Take your hands wide and have the middle fingers pointing forwards. Come up onto the fingertips. As you inhale, lifting into this wide cobra. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one, inhaling up. Exhaling down. So here, just turning your head to one side. Give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. And then gently pressing yourself back up to sitting, or you can roll over straight onto your back if you want to. And we're going to come to lying on our back. Have the knees bent and the feet flat to the mat. So here we're going to extend our arms out over our head if it feels comfortable. If you have pinchy shoulders, take the arms to the side and have the palms facing up. So we're just going to do small movements with the breath into bridge. Pressing down into the feet, inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower down. So either arms over the head or arms out to the side, inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower, inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower, inhaling to lift, and hold it here. So really lengthen here from the fingertips, lengthen the tailbone towards the knees, push down into the feet, lift the hips and lift the chest towards the chin. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, lowering down, bring the arms back down alongside you. So crossing your right ankle over your left knee. You're going to lift up the left leg and take hold of the back of the left thigh. So coming into this figure 4, nice reclined pigeon. So gently pulling the left knee back in. Use the right elbow to push the right knee away. And then releasing the left foot down. Take the arms out to the side. Nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, let the knees fall over to the right side. You can turn your gaze up towards the ceiling or to gaze over to the left hand. Inhaling, come back up to the center. So let's change the cross of the legs. Left ankle over the right knee. Lift up the right leg and take hold of the back of the right thigh. So gently drawing that right knee in towards the chest. So we use the left elbow to push the left knee away. And then lowering that right leg down. Take the arms to the side. Nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, lowering the legs over to the left side and turning the gaze to the right. On your inhale, come back to the center. So uncrossing the legs. Gently hug the knees in towards your chest. Give the knees a circle. And then change the direction of the circles. And then coming back to the center. So either rolling over to one side or rock yourself up to sitting. And finding a comfortable sitting position. Just take a moment and coming back to your breath. Feel into the energy of your body. Bring your hands in front of your heart center into prayer. Gently bowing your head. Namaste.